Alright, what is going on, guys? Fabulous back again, coming at you with a showcase on the brand new Maid Orihime. And let's just talk about this character real quick. Shout out to my boy Kami Napa for getting her max Transcended and apparently wailing hard enough so that the game actually stays alive, because the game's been pretty dead, not gonna lie. So let's just get right into it. She is a human unit with a hollow killer, and then we also have spiritual pressure level 3, and her soul trait is strong attack recharge with an innate skill, full stamina only, reduced strong attack cooldown. Now I love what K-Lab is doing, where they come out with these characters that are incredibly powerful, but powerful in their own way. We see that with Melee, Marauder, 7th Anniversary Uryu, who's really strong. You have increased status element chance with Drain and Weaken, and then you also have characters like Okiora, who's like a natural just crazy bomber, but also an OP ass unit as well. And then now you have Orihime, who in my opinion is also maybe not at the caliber of those two characters, but she's so good in her own way that it's like, in my opinion, unjust to pretend that she's just some average, oh yeah, she's good for an end of the month unit. She's actually quite excellent. So let's just get right into it. We have strong attack cooldown 18%, full stamina only. Now my only concern here is that she doesn't have any ways to actually heal herself, so you might want to get like stamina recovery on her from a secondary skill. But in reality, like, as long as you're playing this character to the letter, I don't think that you'll really have any issues here. Like, she has paralysis on her first, third special move and her NAD, and her second strong attack she has a boost with a booster, so you actually have an increased type of boost, so you're going to get even more defense, even more damage for your allies. And then on top of that, she has barrier with multi-barrier +2, and her boost lasts 20 seconds. And with the amount of strong attack cooldown that we have, because we are running Chad, Momo, as well as this Uryu, just because he's transcended, we get a lot of SP. And then on top of that, we have a total strong attack recharge of 50% plus 6% when she's at full stamina only, for 56%. Calculating in the 56%, her cooldown for her second strong attack, her boost barrier, is only going to be 17.6 seconds, which is shorter than the duration of the boost and barrier, which is 20 seconds, which is excellent. Her first strong attack cooldown with this build times 0.44 is also going to be 3.5 seconds instead of a normal maybe like 4-second cooldown, which usually you want to run maybe like 48% cooldown, because you do want to run like your strong attack recharge, strong attack damage / full stamina damage boost links, right? So like a character would normally get a 40-second cooldown multiplied by like I want to say like 5, 6. Usually you won't hit 50% strong attack cooldown more often than not. So your cooldown will be usually longer than the duration of the boost, which is why this character, in my opinion, is so cool. And then for more support, we have guard break built into her kit. So no Marauder or Sharpshooter like Okiora or Uryu, but where she does come in clutch is that she also has shared complete status immunity, which is really nice. Debilitator +5 seconds for the paralysis, Sprinter +1, and then for her damage dealing like specialties, she has strong attack cooldown for her soul trait, full stamina only, reduced strong attack cooldown for her innate skill. We have frenzy +1, havoc 20%, which, you know, it's just increased range. Maybe it's not a damage multiplier, but I like to consider it so. Berserker naturally a 40%. We have 60% thanks to, you know, Daddy's big fat throbbing whistle. And then on top of that, we also get a bruiser of 20% for some god awful reason, but she's a range character, she has booster, so okay. And then devastation 40% for her soul bomb, which is really nice. In arena, she actually picks up start power up item +2 at level 10, which in my opinion is not really good enough. I feel like this should have been maybe level the 1 or 5. Increased special move uses, in my opinion, is a lot more limiting than that. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I want to see exactly what this character can do. We have played around with her at, I think, 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 when I did my original showcase on her. I do like her. I think she's really cool. And boom. Alright, so let's see exactly what this character is capable of. Can we... Where is Super Potions? Super Potions. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. Times 5 runs. Let's do... Yeah, you know, let's just do that. Start quest +5 times 5. Trying to see because I want to do showcases on his characters. I'm gonna save the blue Jushiro because I actually don't have a Max Transcended blue Jushiro showcase, so I'll do his Jushiro sometime next week, I guess. Alright, so without further ado, let's just see exactly what this girl is capable of. Now, her first strong attack, 18% magnification first strong attack. That sucks. No ifs, ands, or buts, no trying to like be like, oh yeah, it pushes back the enemy. No, it's just actually dog water on her. The only thing that's good about it is it is not really much good about it. I think that if I have to give it a positive or whatever, is the fact that this character gets access to her boost barrier, so at least it'll deal more damage than normal, I guess. But her second strong attack, I believe it's a 960. Okay, yeah, so 18% mag first strong attack. I'm still going against these barriers for some reason, even though like she gives protection to everyone, right? Full screen third. Cooldown comes up where a boost is gonna wear out. On cooldown, boom boom. Full screen third. Nat string hits about as high numbers as her. Look at that. We don't even lose her barriers. I mean, obviously we still have to like dodge a little bit. You don't want to just get hit for no reason. God forbid one of these like spinner characters, because I think they hit at least 5 times, right? Oh, 4 times. Okay, yeah. So you definitely don't want to just like get hit for free. Make them work. Make Daddy work for it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. We almost got hit there. Well, we did get hit there, but the multi-barrier kind of protects us a bit. So we're able to keep our full stamina damage boost just off that alone, which I think is good. Now she has Hollow Killer, so we'll check the damage on this. Probably be easier to check out the damage in like regular IZ though. 45k. 45k. We don't have weakened defense. So what is that? 90, 180k. And we'd hit for more because we're also paralyzing the enemies, so then they get hit with the ×5 damage because they have iron skin, and iron skin does not get bypassed with your soul bomb. A little fun fact. Now let's do a ×10 run. He was at 60 soul tickets, so we'll just burn some soul tickets for him. Oh, I do like this character though, she's so cool. Right, kind of want to start off with your second, because God forbid one of the enemies... Yo, if you're going against the human enemies, characters with multi-barrier are going to come in really clutch. We're hitting for 12k. 24,000 there. On cooldown. Alright, I want to see what our third strong attack would deal. 24,000. Alright, so let's check out what that is. 24,000, multiply this by 8, multiply this by 1.6 if we had killer. So we're dealing roughly 307k with our third strong attack, assuming that we don't... No, we're not getting any benefits from paralyzing the enemy, so that should be fine. Matter of fact, hold on, we'll finish this run and we'll see exactly what we have available. I don't remember what we actually have for the skills. I know that he's missing a skill. He's like, you can put whatever you want on, but normally I would give long stride. Weakened defense would obviously be ideal if you're trying to like deal damage numbers, but lately I've cared more about a character's utility than dealing the most damage, you know what I'm saying? As long as you can one-shot the enemies, like I don't really need to deal more damage than that. And you're not using her to farm other content. So boom boom. 113k, there you go. So you see the iron skin kind of changed things up. The 113,000, multiply this by 4 and then multiplies by 1.6 if we had killer, right? 723k, really good damage. Nothing too crazy, but this character, in my opinion, isn't really meant for her damage, right? It's meant for the utility that she provides, which I think is... I think it's great, to be honest. Alright, so let's check out what we have for the T20 skills. G didn't give her anything? Okay, so that's gonna change the numbers quite a bit. So we have full stamina damage boost of 41%. That's gonna go up to like 66. So divided this by 1.41 times 1.66. So her soul bomb is gonna deal 850k normally. Her third strong attack that hit for 307k divided by 1.41 multiplied by 1.66, and then we're hitting this for 361k, so even more damage. That's really good. And normally the first strong attack would hit I want to say 6 to 7 times if you're able to get the enemy just right, but even then it's not really all that great. We were hitting for what, 12,000 times 1.6 times, maybe we hit 6 times, to be honest. 115k, nothing really all that special. That's what I hate about the 18% magnification for strong attack. And our second strong attack is going to hit for a lot, and then you also get the booster and the barrier to that. The damage of that would probably be roughly along the lines of the 307,000, to be honest. Like, the numbers are going to be higher, but you're also doing less hits than a third strong attack. So, I mean, overall, I think that she's... Damn, actually, that 850,000 is really, really high damage, especially for a character that doesn't have weakening, to be honest. It's actually kind of crazy how high the damage numbers get when it comes to these newer characters, because obviously everyone's getting higher skills, higher stats, higher multipliers, and everything like that. But either way, that's pretty much the Orihime in a nutshell. We'd be dealing more damage. You don't really need to go back. Like I said, I can calculate the damage that we would deal if we were doing the full stamp. So I will pick full stamp, so this silly fool will actually deal more damage. But for this, honestly, you can go with long stride, weaken defense, depending on what you're trying to use her for, right? She's not really a nuker. She's more of a support sideline unit, so I wouldn't really think weaken defense would apply to her unless she's bonus in epic raids, which I actually don't think she's bonus. Why K-Lab decided to make a banner that gets put into bonus territory, like the Safwi banner, and then these characters don't get put into bonuses, I don't understand it, but whatever. I guess I'll leave it at that. You guys grind, I'll catch up here. Stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a great day. See y'all in the next one. Peace.